everybody, Jody Flanagan here. Today we're going to talk about doing some more core stabilization activities, but it's also going to involve hip mobility and hip stability, which are very important to have a strong knee, to help support your back. A couple basic principles with this is always keep your back straight, even if you're laying on your side, which is what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to show you some Pilates-based leg circles or hip circles. So the first thing you do is if you're laying on your side, you want to lay at the back of your mat, but then bring your feet to the front corner of the mat. You can stabilize with your hand, you can lay flat. It's harder to control when you're up high, it's easier when you're lower. In this position, you want to think about how your spine is. You don't want to be really bent in your low spine. You want everything to be nice and straight. To that end, you also don't want to let your hips rock back and forth. That's where the core stabilization comes in. Your starting point is always hip height. So you lift your foot up to the level of your hip. You don't want to start here and you don't want to be flat. So this gives you the starting point of your circles. The first circle is about the size of a cantaloupe, and you're going to go forward 5 to 10 repetitions, being really careful not to let your pelvis rock. And then you reverse directions to go backwards for 5 or 10. You should be feeling your transverse abdominis from our previous lessons contracting and helping to hold you into your position. After you finish those, you can transition to bigger circles. Now this is one that's going to be harder. Most of us are going to try to make a flat circle on the back and a very big circle on the front. I want the center of your circle to be where your foot starting position is, and then you go around that point, forward and then backward. It's like you're running your toe around the inside of a big barrel, okay? And it's all about control, not speed. And when you finish 10 each direction on smalls and big circles, then you switch and do the same on your other leg.